Hello, good morning. Hello. Hopefully you can hear me. All right. I can't see the screen. All right. Good morning. Surprise. I decided to come on and do some cards today, so I'm just going to get myself organized and light some sage as well. Okay, so my music in the background is pretty noisy. All right, just a sec, guys. All right. Hey, second one. Yeah, we just came on by surprise. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Whoops, just a second. I'm trying to. Ah, cool. Yeah, the light's coming in through the trees outside. Hello. Nothing special. Just wanted. Oops, I better keep forward. I just wanted to say good morning, and it's going to pull some cards today from the little deck with everybody. But I will try to. Look, this tree light, the sun's coming right through the trees. I can't help it. All right, I can't get the music right. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are okay and happy and well. Hey, Mary from Wichita. Come in. Welcome in. All right, so what I've got is I've got some, what's it called? Like cypress? Maybe a little bit. And some sage. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Just thought I might pull some cards today. See how we're going. Oh, thank you, Jill. That's lovely. Beautiful. I really appreciate anybody's... Actually, I might have to shut that window. Just a second. Anybody's donation is very, very welcome. Thank you. I'm just going to shut this because... There it is. All right, this is best as I can do. Mutating rapidly. It's sent to hospital. Okay, I don't get that. All right, I might have to sit back. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. I love money. Money loves me. Isn't that beautiful? If we have a good relationship with money, we keep on getting it coming in. All right. So I'm going to pull some cards today. Oh, goodness, Wayne. Might be some other things happening with you as well. So how are you guys all going? I mean, I know some of you are going through different symptoms and different feelings, and I hope I don't upset you. Of course, we can send out blessings to people for sure, and in healing energy. That doesn't upset me. I didn't think I would look like the type of person that gets upset easily. Maybe I do. I'm doing fine. Okay, life is good in your world. Very good. How is everybody else going with everything right now? I know that there's a lot of people that are missing people and away from home and in a location. Oh, here comes the dogs. Cisco, hi. You want to say hi to everybody? You going to come here on my lap? Come here. He's got half his tail here. Come here. Look. Up. Up. Come on. No, he's running off. He's going up on my bed. That's fine. You can go up there. That's okay. Cisco's going to go up on the bed and pilot. Hey, happy birthday to anyone's birthday. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Sorry, I came in by surprise. You can hop up there. Come on. I came in by surprise today. I just thought, well, you know what? Instead of making a video, I'll just come on live and do a video. Pilot's there in the background. Hi, Pilot. Hi, Cisco. Hi, everyone. Yeah, happy birthday, Jill. Very sweet of you. You're sharing birthday blessings. Thank you. Very kind. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was just like, okay, a few minutes. I'm just going to go live. Like I said, um, sometimes I, get ready to make a video in the morning. And oh, thanks, Joni. Joni, thank you. My eyes are actually green. If you have a good look, they're actually green, but they may look blue here on the camera. I'm not sure. What was I going to say? Hey, Tristan. Hey, from Canada. Welcome. We're just doing some quick readings today. So I'm shuffling these cards. I'm going to use the Wheel of the Year cards. All right. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you, Wayne. Look, I understand everything is happening at the moment. It's very, very difficult to know what's going on. But it's going to be okay. All right. We're going to keep that strength as well. Hi, Vanessa from England. Yeah, they're green. That's okay. That's the one thing I got from my mother that I want to keep. It's the green eyes. Oh, God. All right. Okay, so hopefully you're keeping yourself well, monitoring your emotions. Some people were talking to me this morning about having sinus issues. And when you have sinus issues, a lot of it has to do with dairy products, of course, okay, because any dairy products are going to congest you. But it really has to do a lot with irritations. So Cindy's here from Newfoundland, thank you. Irritations, so people who irritate you, people who get up your nose, you've got to think about what that is. A lot of negative energy around, oh, I'm really sorry, we have to reinforce, make sure that you're placing your protection around you super strong. And something else that I wanted to mention is that there are a lot of people who are going through very, very dark energies at the moment. And the dark energies may have been with them for a very, very long time. And what happens is that you're so used to having that energy there that you can keep on attracting yourself to it or attaching yourself to it. Hi, Purple Shell. Yeah, so you've got to remember when you're going through a healing or you're releasing anything or you're letting go of a very long held attachment that might be darker in nature, that you're going to know what that feels like every day and think it's going to be there. And that's another thing that you need to get rid of as well, is remember whenever you declare something and you say it with intent and purpose and you say it 3 times in a row, it's created. So going back over, oh, what if it goes? What if it's still here? What if it's going to come back? Is only going to bring the energy back because you're focused on it coming back. So just be careful because there's a lot of darker energies that are trying to make you believe anything at the moment, right? And we want to stay in the positive energy. Okay. All right. So I know that I came on by surprise, so I'm just going to pull some cards today. Get rid of that. It's really super loud. All right, everybody. Okay. Now, remember, if you want to, what I'm going to do is, oops, sorry, guys, is I do have a Patreon page, and on the Patreon page is where I'm going to do my longer videos for the month, for all of the signs, etc., and different types of videos that you don't see on YouTube. And the reason I have that Patreon page is because I want to open up a healing center, okay? And I can't just do it. I can't do it out of nowhere, even though I'm manifesting it out of nowhere. I've got to put energy towards it. So that's like anything that we do, right? Yeah, wishing. Oh, what happened to Joni? Sorry, I didn't see that. I was fiddling around with that silly music. Okay. So we have that. So I'm going to come on here every now and then and do live shows by random like this in the mornings, most likely. If I don't have appointments in the mornings, I may do videos like this instead of making a video and then uploading it and all that stuff, depending on what I have to say. Sometimes I have a lot to say and I need the clear space to do it. So what I want you to do with the cards today is, I figured that we would just have either number one, or number two on your mind, okay? As I go through the readings today. Someone's just message bombed me. Okay. I'll have to turn my notifications off. All right, maybe. Okay. Can you guys still hear me? I've just turned my notification thing off. Just let me know if you can still hear me. So strange. Okay. Maybe you can't hear me anymore. I hope so. Okay. Awesome. I lost my little clip that goes onto my microphone, so I have to put my earbuds in. Happy Thursday. Hi, Sonia. Welcome. Sonia works at a beautiful crystal store in the Joshua Tree. And so she'll have to put the name of her crystal store there, because I don't think she even told me. I just know it's amazing. What she was telling me is in there. Okay. All right, everybody. So choose number one or number two. It's a really good idea right now to have some natural stones with you. So, for example, rocks that you find on your journeys. I'm just going to see if I've got one here on my desk. So just an ordinary rocks, stuff like this. These are really... Joshua Tree Rock Shop. That's where Sonia is. And you can go and find out she has amazing stuff at the store. What was I going to say? So rocks right now, just any ordinary rocks, also just quartz rocks, rocks with jasper in it as well. The raw type of gemstones like these, they haven't been tumbled in that horrible machine. These are going to be what you need right now to super ground you, right? Find things on your travels when you go for walks or whatever. Find your rocks on your journeys. So, for example, sorry everyone, stuff like this. This is just a rock that I found. It's white quartz, it's snow quartz with the hematite inside it. Yeah, hey Deborah. Yeah, I'm here. So these are really good to ground you. You need to be grounded right now as we're going through very intense energies from as I said, the Lion's Gate is open, reaching a peak on the 8th of August and continuing to the end of August. So your regular ascension symptoms are there, and then they're multiplied. You may feel like someone's touching your face. You may feel like last night, I've just felt like I had, when you get a hair and it's like on your body and you're like, oh, feel like a hair's there and there's nothing there. It's that kind of like very light touch. Your family are with you. Okay, so this is a very ancestral time at the moment also. So symptoms, etc. Don't ignore things that are around for a long time, of course. If you have chronic headaches, etc., even though that can have a lot to do with not being fully aligned with your body. There could be a whole number of reasons why you get headaches, etc. But, don't leave things as well. If you're feeling unwell in any way, don't leave it all. But be open-minded, because, when there is something that's happening to your physical body, then I can guarantee you that's the last straw. So your body may have been trying to warn you for some time that there's something emotional that you're not dealing with. And finally, it has to give you a physical sensation so that you'll pay attention to your body. Yeah, I know. There's all kinds of stuff we're going to notice now, Wayne, that have actually always been there. And it's just now we're seeing things. This is going to happen a lot, right? With everything that's going on at the moment. Yeah, it's a revelation time. Thanks, honey. A revelation healing time. Sorry, everybody. So sorry, folks. It's morning. Things are half on, and all right. So I want you to choose number one, number two, or number two. Sorry, as I get a message for you guys. This is going to be a message in general, like whatever it is that you need to know, okay? I'm going to be using, the Wheel of the Year cards. I'll take some questions at the end, perhaps. If you have personal questions and, super long questions, perhaps consider having the month forecast for yourself. Okay, so I do a month forecast for August coming up here soon, so you can order them now. Very, very inexpensive, and you get about an hour's worth of reading just for you. And I do the astrological thing, so we go through 12 different parts of your life. So if you've had one of these readings before, they are super, super long. They're full of information and support, and you will feel like, okay, I know what I'm doing, It'll give you that sort of sense of peace and confidence within yourself. So if you're asking questions here, just keep in mind that some of your things may be super personal or too in-depth for me to get into right now. So Eagle Star Woman, hello. I'm also going to be offering my webinars on replay. If you missed out on the mediumship or the psychic abilities or the angels and guides, those three, please contact me by email, and I will be able to set that up for you. It'll be at a reduced price than what you ordinarily paid for when you saw me live, but you'll still get all the information. You'll be able to do all the meditations, and you'll be able to look at it whenever you want to, so it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm setting all that up very soon. So in August, you'll start seeing those set up at my website to rewatch. Okay. Candy's here. She caught me. Doing number 1 or 2, Candy. All right. And I keep on messing my cards up upside down. All right. Getting ready to go. They must need a good shuffle. I think that's the message that I'm getting here. Just needing a good shuffle. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a little bit of a story here. What happens is that as I'm doing the cards for you and you've chosen number 1 or number 2, then I will, keep going from pile to pile so that we can see what's coming up for us. Let's say what's coming up in the near future, let's say. All right. And we will go from there. And I will also just quickly take some questions at the end for you all. Just a few questions, and then that'll be it. So let's go. Hey, Debbie C. Welcome. All right. So hopefully I'm ready to go now. I just wanted to come in real quickly today and do this for you. Hey, Kate. I'm getting excited. I'm seeing everybody coming in. All right. Choose number 1 or 2. I'm getting your cards ready right now. Okay. Well, I haven't gone anywhere, Debbie. I've been here the whole time. Okay. Number 1 or number 2? All right, let's go, everybody. We have the Archangel. I just wanted to tell you that we have the Archangel Michael card that came up, and this is the card that I used on the screen. Okay, Archangel Michael, so he's trusting heaven. You are safe. The angels stand close. Surrender your concerns. Allow a miracle to occur. Okay, Courtney's here as well. Hey, Courtney. I just came on all of a sudden. So choose number 1, number 2. Archangel Michael is with us. So this space is a protected space. All right, so negativity will be ousted very quickly. We don't have any negativity here. Oops, okay. Making the piles for deck number 1 or 2, or pile number 1 or 2. For whatever reason, my cards really needed to be shuffled. They were upside down when I'd already sorted it out. They were all over the place. Okay. So starting with number 1, I'm also going to give number 1 an overseeing guide. Okay. Hey, Laurie. I want to give an overseeing guide for number 1. So who's overseeing you right now? What is the energy for number 1? Oh, Lord Shiva. Yeah, Lord Shiva's with you guys, number 1. I love this. Says transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Okay, Shiva is going to really shake things up for number one. Okay, this is beautiful. I really love the energy of the Hindi stuff. Shiva, there's something else he wants to say. What is it? He's talking about having a divine connection. Okay, so making sure that you're always having this divine connection within yourself, not focusing too much on what everybody else has to say. Focus on your own divine connection. All right, that's how I am who I am. I don't care what anyone else is doing. I only focus on myself. Right, so you need to focus on your divine connection, number one. Remember that we're mastering the self. Hey, Melanie. No, choose number one or two if you're just coming in. We're mastering the self, all right, all the time. Hey, G. So many people are nosy. I know. So many people are negative. How about that? And they just live in that world all the time. And I know what that feels like, living in that world all the time. Oh, my bills. Oh, the kids. Oh, the stress. Oh, this or that all the time, and then it starts affecting the body. Okay, so number one, you have Lord Shiva working with you, bringing transcendence and bringing your divine within. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going because I can't. I might just turn this off for a moment. Okay, so I've just hidden the chat so I don't get distracted. Otherwise, I'm going to get distracted by everyone's stuff. So I'm starting with number one. And if you're just coming in, choose number one or number two, and we'll do the messages for you. And number one, you have the energy of the lovers with you. So this is really beautiful because the lovers' energy is all about making decisions and bringing you into that loving vibration, whether it's for an actual relationship or a deepening of your own relationship. But it's also having loving feelings for yourself and seeing love in every situation also. The sixes in tarot generally talk about past memories, in some cases, accomplishments, in some cases, money coming forward from unexpected resources as well. And in other cases, it's sort of talking about travel in some ways. So the six coming up here as the major indication in your life is really talking about the flow, a new flow of energy happening for you, number one, that you need to trust in whatever decisions that you've already made or whatever it is that you've been doing and things that you've been connecting with. That you find peace and peaceful solutions to anything that's going on as well. So, you don't want to be... Nobody likes it when someone's antagonizing all of the time or being contrary, or when somebody's like always, oh, no, it's not that, it's this. Oh, no, it's not that. It's, oh, I can't do that because of this. When people do that and they make excuses for whatever situation that they're in, because basically that's what that is. If you can't see a way out of your situation, then you need to get yourself out of the way, because that's the problem. The problem is that you're blocking yourself, right? But anyway, you're being asked here, number one, to focus on the things that bring you joy, knowing that as you do that, more to be joyful for will be available. Okay. And number two, I want to see who your overseeing guide is with the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Now, I really, really, really want to collaborate with somebody artistically for my dragon cards and my angel cards. I've sort of reached out to one person already, but I'm just putting it out there, a new partnership. Okay. Number two, who is overseeing you right now? Oh my God, fantastic. Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc is looking after you, number two. Now this is talking about your voice, right? Having a voice of truth. Standing strong focusing on your purpose, releasing the fear of persecution, and speaking your truth anyway, right? So number two, there's something that is very important to you. Okay, I feel a lot like Joan of Arc sometimes. Like I've got something to say, nothing's going to stop me. I feel guided by the angels, of course. Not that I want to go in and start a war or fight in one, but being very, very true to yourself. Okay, this was another thing that kept on coming anyway. The truth, revelations, being true to yourself, not listening to all the crap that's out there right now. Okay, people fear mongering. Oh, this is happening and this is happening. I can't stand looking at the news every 5 minutes on social media. So I just go unfollowing everything. I don't want to see anyone's carry on, right? But there's a truth that needs to be spoken by you. Or, and I don't know if you feel this way, but sometimes number two, I feel like, oh, I've got to get this message. I've got to get this message. I've got to get this message out. And that's why I'm here today. I'm like, I'm going to have to go live today. Like there's, I just follow it all the time. But you are being guided by a very, very strong force. May have already been connected to Joan of the Arc, or you may have been thinking of that energy. Whatever it is, she was absolutely fearless with what she believed in. She believed this to be true so much that she was willing to give her entire life to it. So, is that how you feel about your life, or is that what you feel is coming, or are you ready to go to the next level? Because that's what it's basically asking you. Okay. All right, so number two, your tarot card. Okay, your tarot card is the death card. Doesn't mean that that's what is actually happening. It's the end. You see, you're sick of a situation and you're finishing it off. This is something that has been, when the death card comes up, it is about exactly that, about a finishing of one part of your life, the beginning of another one. But sometimes it can indicate that there's a sadness involved, perhaps, with letting go. Maybe you've had to let go of somebody or something that meant a lot to you, or that you had invested a lot of time and energy in. Maybe it was something like that. But the death card also is the number 13, and the number 13 also adding up to the number 4. And 4s in the tarot are very powerful cards usually, and they're about listening to yourself, right? That you might have been too greedy, or you might have been working too hard, or you might have been focused too much on the future, or you might have been, focusing too much on the past. Whatever it is, something inside of you needed to let go and have a release. And sometimes when we have a release, there's a physical sensation that happens, a physical problem that releases. You may get, bumps, or you may get pimples, or you may have something like a rash, or you may have an allergy come forward because it's coming out onto the skin. It's coming out of you. So you've let go of something, or you're just about to, or there's one phase of your life finishing and a new one beginning, right? And it's positive. It's positive. You have the Joan of Arc energy, so maybe you need to say something at your workplace and get out of it if it's not making you happy. I don't know how many people say, I can't leave my job because I've got to pay my bills, or I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't. Well, then you won't be able to then. So that's what you're programming out there. Instead of saying, okay, it'll be easy to transition. It'll be easy. Why not think of it that way? And that creates a brand new energy as well. So the things that you needed to let go of are ending right now, okay? There's a new you that's coming forward, and you have to listen to that and embrace it, speak out. It's major. Both of you, number 1 and number 2, have got major cards. This is a point that you've arrived at, okay? All right. Going back to number 1, I can't see your chat right now. I'll have a look in a minute. Okay, so back to number 1. Okay, what is the message for you? Beautiful. Okay, so number 1, you got the 3 of Wands energy. So your first energy, have a look at this. Your first one was the 6 So that was the Lovers, and now you've moved into the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is your daydreams, as you can see here, or your thoughts or your feelings coming into a reality. Again, manifesting what you're saying, manifesting what you want through your words and your thoughts and your actions as well. There's also a extra amount of creative energy around you, right? So you may feel like creating something or doing something brand new, or putting a new spin onto something that you already do, right? So there's that energy there as well. And the focus for you needs to be more on your own ideas, number one. The success for anyone is going to be in being themselves, right? So do you, if you use me for an example, I am completely myself. I don't do anything like anybody else does, all right? So I do everything in my own way and just keep on creating whatever I feel is the right thing to do. And it makes you all sort of feel, okay, I can relate to this person, right? But if you notice when some people are copying other people, it's all like, oh, well, I've seen all that before. I want something different, right? And that's you. So when you'll be unique to yourself, whatever skill it is that you have, you do it in your own way or you put your own spin on it. That's what makes you stand out. Not you sounding like somebody else or looking like somebody else or creating things just like somebody else has. Always have to have your own spin on it. And you're being given that advice right now with something that you may be contemplating in your life, number one. All right. Number two. Beautiful. So firstly, you had number two, you had the Death card. So this completion, finishing, the end of all the crazy crap, finishing, right? And then you have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Chalices. So here comes the proposition. Here comes the brand new energy. For some of you, it might be romance. For some of you, it's got to do with a business opportunity or something that a brand new offer that's coming forward that you've been putting your energy towards. Okay. So sometimes an offer comes from spirit as well, where your angels and guides are saying, hey, we're offering you support here. Are you listening? All right. So you are in a transformational stage. You are in this, cocooning stage of your life. You're trying to get everything all together. You're possibly thinking too much about everything and it starts to weigh on your mind. So when you start overthinking, then it can be this and this and this and this, and then you might hear news from this person and it really drives you crazy, or this is making you feel angry, or this is making you feel hurt, and it just keeps going around and around, and then you start feeling things like feeling unwell or tired or drained or whatever. That's because you're doing too much work upstairs. You're focusing everything up here instead of the heart. If you live in your heart, and I've said it before, but if you live in your heart, all the answers are available. There's peace, there's calm, there's support. You don't fear anything, and if you do, then you're getting these traumatic responses. Reach out. I'm willing to help people. If you reach out, we make a deal. I can make it available for you, right? But work on this and you'll get through it. I don't know how many people are now just going through their life, understanding themselves and having mastery over themselves now, right? Through actually being able to talk to someone who gets it. You go to a normal therapist or whatever, they may be able to do some work, but they're not focused on your spiritual aspect as well, which can be 90% of the problem going on with some of you. But here you're being offered something as you go through your transformation stage, number two. You're being offered some help and assistance, loving support as well. Be open to receiving it. Okay? Don't knock it. Don't say, well, I don't want help from that person. It's got to be the right person. It can't be this. Well, sometimes that leads to that. Okay. All right. One more card each, and then we'll take some questions. Okay, number one. Started off with the 6 You started off with the Lovers, and then you got the Three of Wands, and now you have the Six of Coins. This goes together. This all goes together. So for number one, as you move into this peaceful stage, as you move into heightened awareness of yourself and your situation, and you're open to receiving, the new energy comes forward, the new ideas, the new direction, the new creative impulses, and someone is here giving the financial support as well. So whether that means a loan, or whether that means a higher paying job, or whether that means your bills, get taken care of or sorted out in some way, there's something helping the situation to relieve your mind. But you first must remain in that peaceful energy, get yourself calm. Because if you're worrying about everything and stressing like we were saying before, it's not helping you, because it's all up here. And that does not solve anything. Additional thinking over a problem doesn't solve a problem ever. Never has, never will. But taking your energy away from it, allowing the angels to take care of it, bringing yourself into your own mastery, that's what takes care of the problem. That's what creates new solutions, right? So here you're going to be given a gift of generosity. So something that you, because you're very giving yourself. So it's something that's coming back to you as well. Now, number two, fantastic. You also you had the King of Cups. Now you have the Queen of Cups. All right, sitting pretty, very intuitive, very sensitive, very emotional. This may be you. This may be how you're feeling, or a woman that you may be connected with. Maybe it's your mother, or your mother's giving you a message of love here from spirit, or someone who's like a mother to you perhaps. But this is a very psychic, a very in tune lady that is helping you as you move forward on your path, offering you the secrets to your success, okay, and bringing you into a place of calm within yourself. There's a lot of green energy for both of the cards, and that always tells me there's a lot of healing already occurring. And of course, there's a lot of purple as well, and that talks about your higher self and your connection with your higher self as well, making sure that you are opening up to the new things that are coming in a positive light. Many people are like, oh no, now they're doing this and now they're doing that, and this is going to happen and this is going to happen, and it's crazy, and I don't want to know about that, and I don't want to wear that, and I don't want to have that. And it's like, do you really want all that noise in your head? Like, seriously, if we're focusing on our journey and spirituality and the light that's already won, we've got nothing to worry about, no matter what the narrative is that's going around. Okay? And we'll be doing some more channeling here. I will bring this back up. We'll be doing some more channeling here on this channel obviously with my husband, of course. And sorry, guys, the chat was off. I've got it back on. Appreciate people that are bringing and giving some beautiful donations. That's lovely. We'll be going and doing some more channeling energy so we can get the answers, right? And it's always right there. And actually, I went back to the channeling that I did in May, that Bobby and I did together, and we just recorded it. We were just in our room and we were just saying, okay, let's do a channeling today. I'm telling you, the things that are coming out now was what was said back then. Thank you. Very sweet. Oh, Marion. Thank you, Marion. Okay. I don't know what that means. All right. Oh, that's lovely, Melanie. Wow, that's lovely. Beautiful. All right. So all of you have been getting information. All of you have been getting symbols, symbology. Remember that the angels work with you with symbols and signs, messages in nature, animals, of course, coming forward. You may get the number sequences, create the number sequences what you want them to be, right? Someone said to me once, oh, every time I see 1111, I just say cha-ching, that I've got money coming in, So then I started saying cha-ching every time I saw a number sequence. I was like, why not create it what you want it to be, right? All directions. Okay, so you guys are having a conversation. That's cool. I don't know. I've just turned the thing back on. It's all there. So if you've got some questions that are not big, ridiculous questions, long questions, let me know. And I'll take some questions from you guys for a few minutes. Right. Yeah. So there you go. There it is. So that's just telling you you're on your path, right? You're doing your thing. You're with it. You're working with it. Hi, South Home. All is well. Exactly. Okay. So have we got any questions? Or not? Maybe you don't have any questions after your reading. Okay. So Deborah, when I focused on you just a second ago, it felt like you're going to get some, it felt like you were going to get some news, some information that was coming forward. It may not exactly be to your liking, okay? So there's some kind of news coming, I don't know, maybe you've already got it, that may upset you, okay? But at the same time, it's something that you might have also been expecting for a while, okay? The other thing is like new psychic energies that I'm sort of picking up, that you're going in a different direction with your abilities, etc. And you just need to trust this more. Don't question everything that comes in as being bad. Maybe, maybe that's what you do, is question things and think, okay, what's wrong? Start seeing things as being positive. But I do feel like you need to be prepared for some information coming forward that you may not exactly like, but you will see the way forward with it as well. Marion, it really depends on everybody else as well. You can't be the one that sorts everything else out in your family. I know that's the stance that you've had, right? For them, look at my hand glowing. That's the direction that you've taken, Marion, is that you've tried to keep everybody happy. You've tried to keep everything calm. You've tried to keep everything even, but you're exhausted. You can't keep doing this. People need to do it themselves. All right. So the issues resolving do revolve around other people getting their act together with this whole thing. Right. And sending prayers to Candy as well, if that's what's needed. Sorry, Candy, if that's what's needed. Sending you prayers as well. What do I pick up on Jay? It feels like the energy around you is about a completion and a movement in some kind of new direction for you. I also, for some reason, see other people around you, like kids or younger people that you're connected with in some way, as having a bearing on how you move forward. But you have to trust yourself that your instincts are correct and that you need to do what's right for yourself right now. Okay? All right. So I'm going to keep going. Dancing Meadows, the message for you was that it's like you've planted some kind of seeds or whatever. And in October, this is when you start seeing the results. All right? Debbie C, I kind of see a lot of stress around you right now, a lot of complicated energy, a lot of other people's energy, a lot of confusing energy, and perhaps, you've just been feeling really flat and tired. Okay, glad that makes sense, Dancing. Again, it just seems to be that you're overthinking a situation, or maybe more than one, and that you need to pull yourself away from it, right? And bring yourself into alignment a little bit. It's like too much all at once in your face, and you're getting yourself worked up about it. So you got to pull back. Okay, I saw a question just a second ago. Lisa, I think it was. Did you ask anything for me? Yeah, but don't worry, Debbie. It will get easier. Okay. I think Lisa said something about, is there any message for her? And I feel that there's going to be some kind of connection with yourself and a friendship with somebody else, something that's connecting you, whether it's work or whether it's romance or I don't know, but it's a new connection, and it makes you feel really strong within yourself. It makes you feel happy within yourself to have this connection. And it could also be a past connection. This is for Lisa in WA. It could also be a past connection that you're reacquainting with, right? Okay, so Eagle Star. I also feel with you that you're doing a lot of work. Appreciate it, Jay. Thank you. You're doing a lot of work. Eagle Star, the energy is that there's a huge potential, in your life. There's a huge potential for growth here, but there's something inside of you that kind of doubts yourself. And part of that has to do with the fact that, your energy centers are open a lot of the time. So practice more on sealing yourself down, because you'll get more powerful with your abilities if you're only open to receive for 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time, even an hour. Like if you open yourself up for an hour receiving messages, like sometimes I'm on the phone with someone for a couple of hours, and so I'm open at that time to receiving messages. But when we're finished, it's all sealed down. I don't keep myself continuing all day, and it's just something that you need to work a little bit more about with yourself, and you'll feel so much better. Laurie Blounce. To be honest, Laurie, I feel like something's really annoyed you just lately. Something's really upset you. It's really made you angry. Yeah. Okay, I will close myself more. It's hard because you do it from little? I don't understand that. So for Laurie Blount Ward, something has really, really annoyed you. Something has upset you. It's not worth your time and energy to be focusing on it. There's also a new direction within your business. I want to say your own business. It's something that you've been thinking about doing that you need to now implement. Okay. Yeah. Something that you need to implement now, but don't let yourself get too worked up about whatever this situation. I feel it has to do with another woman, and it's something that is very upsetting to you. Eagle Star, you've been doing things since you were little, and that's okay because we've all been doing that, but you need to really control it now, because your skin, your face, your body, everything will start to radiate in the right, most balanced way when you're controlling the energy that's going in and going out as well. So it's a big thing, okay? Because a lot of people are just switched on all the time, trying to tune into everybody. It doesn't work, right? Because you're just draining all yourself out. Okay, so for Kay Corson, I feel like you're getting some kind of bonus, Kay. Like you're getting maybe there is another job opportunity or there's some kind of promotion, but it's like you're getting a bonus, some extra abundance that you maybe didn't expect coming in the next couple of weeks. All right. And so you're focused in the right direction. So whatever decisions that you've been making are working, and now you're going to reap the reward. So you're going to see that bonus coming through. All right. All right. One more question, people. And I do recommend you get my monthly forecast at my website for you specifically. Vanessa Ellie, so something that you've also been doing yourself is going to make a lot of abundance in the future. So your own talents are bringing forward a new direction for you. But you doubt yourself, I don't know why, and you don't have much confidence in yourself. You're worried how people are going to take it. That's the least of your worries, okay? This is for Vanessa. So that's the least of your worries. What other people think is always going to block anybody. When you're working for yourself, and I've been doing this for 11 years for myself right now online, is I can't care what anybody else is doing, thinking, saying, or what they put on their channel or whatever. Otherwise, I will get myself very nervous. Okay, I'll get myself very worked up about it and can't do it, right? Okay, so whatever it is that you've got going, it's going your own self is going to be your own the best success that you have, your own ideas, your own energy, right? Exactly. Extra heart energy and working with our heart space and really figuring ourselves out is worth it. Sati, here's a card for you. If you wanted a card, you got the Ten of Cups. So that's a very happy, again, you'll already see what it is there, a very happy, healthy, healing environment that is in your life, okay? And there's good stuff coming forward. There's happy times, reaching a fulfillment, reaching a place of fulfilled emotions for yourself and your family and those that you love, okay? So keep going, right? Okay, everyone, this is the end of the random the random readings today that I did. I will be doing more little live shows like this for us and just doing some card pulls or whatever we want to do. And you're welcome to join Patreon for bigger readings as well. Thank you very much for being here and a part of our tribe, of course. And we hope that you do, like my husband said, stay grounded and protected. Okay, work on your self-mastery. Okay, new manifestation. Watch the manifestation webinar that's listed here as well. See that light that keeps coming out of my hand? It's so cool. Watch the meditation stuff, and remember that you are loved and supported the whole time. Okay, and you can find me on all social media at Divine Miracles, and of course here, Patreon, YouTube, Facebook, etc. So hope to see you. Until the next time, lots of love. Stay safe. Many blessings. Bye for now. Bye, everyone.